one of the best.
Somebody's got to model that.
Yeah, I think
Go ahead, Jake.
one of the best things we can do is take the time that's required, do instant gratification, and dive deep into who we are by answering a very simply stated but very deep question, which is, what do you want? And I steal that from William Glasser, who's a big name in our field. And that unlocks a lot. First of all, if you're a therapist listening to this and you ask, what do you want in session, invariably the answer will be something they don't have. Now, it could be, say, I want more of something, but if you say, I want a sandwich, it tells me you don't have a sandwich. You're probably hungry. If you say, I want peace or I want happiness, you probably don't have those things. So then from there we go, well, why do you want that? And I understand that why can be a very defense eliciting question. So you got to be careful about how you phrase that. And you could say, well, what makes you want that? Or where's that come from, right? So you can soften the blow. But getting to the root of the desire, I think, works really well to start unpacking some of the forces that have led them to where they are today. So it's not necessarily a bad thing to start questioning everything you think you knew up to present moment. What can be daunting is the idea it's like, well, I've been addicted to porn for 20 years and I've been smoking too long and drinking too much. And it's like, how long is it going to take to undo it? Well, with proper insight and guidance and structure and boundaries, a good therapist will accelerate that process. So you're not spending 20 years in therapy. And I analogize it to walking somewhere, like you want to go hike to a lake and you're not paying attention. You wander off the path and you look around, you've walked for 2 hours and you should be at the lake by now, but you're in the middle of the forest and you go, what do I have to do here? Well, the good news is with a map or a compass or GPS or whatever, you can find the path back to the lake and you don't have to retrace all your steps. It doesn't take 2 hours more to get to the lake. You don't have to undo everything. The lake's only 10 minutes away, right? But you're still in the middle of the damn forest. So you have to humble yourself to say, this isn't where I want to be. This isn't where I was hoping to be. Now, how do I correct? And, a GPS unit doesn't tongue lash you and lecture you when you drive off course. It just says recalculating. It doesn't say, you dumb son of a bitch, what are you doing taking a left where you should have taken a right? Hopefully Siri isn't talking to you like that. And we have to be kind to ourselves and say, look, I didn't anticipate coming this direction or landing where I landed. And it may not even be my fault. But fault doesn't matter. Responsibility matters. And you now have the responsibility over your own life to correct course and go back. And that's what I would say to that guy. Like, hey, take the time. You don't have to rush into this. You are where you are. You're not failing. You're not dying. You're just miserable. Okay, well, let's get less miserable incrementally. And eventually we will achieve something approximating where we want to be based on your own desires, your own belief systems, your own value structure. And it's not mine. I'm not giving it to you. I might give suggestions, I might offer direction, but ultimately it's up to you to take it.